Hello? Okay. Yo, hello. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Wait. Game capture. Wait. Okay. Oh, there. I was kind of worried for a bit that the audio wasn't working, but it seems like it's okay. Man, though, today was a struggle. For a while when I turned on my OBS, it wouldn't, like, authenticate with Twitch, so I had to kind of figure it out for a bit. I was, like, trying to restart it a bunch of times and all that, and then eventually I searched it up and it's like, okay, wait, I do have to disconnect it or something. So I had to disconnect and reconnect and then, the typical authenticating, whatever, all that 2FA kind of stuff all over again, which is kind of troublesome, honestly. I kind of don't really know why it ended up that way, but I guess it happens sometimes, so it can't really be helped, so just why I kind of started a little bit later today. But anyways, not too late at least. I kind of got all of my other stuff done, thankfully. Wait, what's this? Recollections. Yo, welcome to the stream. What's out? Wait, sorry, I'm not sure what that means. But thank you for joining the stream anyways. What's this? Okay, travel to Netherlands. Why is this necessary though? I don't really think that's important to like the whole story, so we're just gonna go straight to it and then see what happens from now. Thankfully, they actually give you a teleport point, and I'm surprised people there were actually some people who really bothered like bringing a boat all the way here, which is kind of like, how did they even do that? Because like, I know Inazuma has boats, but then like Inazuma's all the way here. I don't think there were any boats like anywhere close to Natlan, so yeah. I would kind of wanted to unlock this one, but I couldn't get to it without like passing through the story quest, so I didn't want to start it anyway, so that's why everything is unlocked right now. Today's hopefully a chill day at least. Yeah, it's Bennett. Wait, that was so fast. I didn't expect it to get introduced so quickly in this already. Wow, okay. What is that? Why does it just feel like they switched bandanas or something? I'm more curious about what you're doing here anyways. Didn't forget to pack my bandages either. Oh no! I can't believe it, there's already a typo this early on in the quest. He came running up to say hi the moment I got here. Super friendly. Oh yeah, welcome to the stream, Ollie Fantasy. Oh. Thank you for joining in today's stream again. But yeah, I miss you guys. Even though it's only been a few days since the last stream, but I don't know, sometimes the gap feels too long, but then anyways, that's how it usually goes. One of the things I learned after streaming for so long is that you definitely cannot stream too often, because otherwise it gets boring and then there's like nothing left to do. But also you can't stream like not often enough that people end up forgetting about you as well. Didn't fall into a puddle. Didn't miss the ferry. Day 5. At lunch, the violet gold angler girls didn't swoop in and steal my food. Day 11. Got my hands on a sweet outfit from a shop in Natlan. Snagged the killer discount and it's great quality too. So he bought his own outfit? I don't think I can never get over like how funny the scene is. Like no matter how many times I've seen. Like look at that, they're both crying, but they're so real for this though. Yeah, Yeah, it's like, congrats, Bennett. You've had a lucky 2 weeks so far.
今回の旅が終わったらあの店にお礼を言いに行かないと。
Oh, come to think of it, he doesn't have red at all. Orange ka? Lake blue?
この前マリングッズショップを見かけてちょっと入ってみたんだ。まだ何も買ってなかったのに店主が親切でさ。君には
Lake blue, but is it referring to his pants only?
旅人。
Yeah, look at this Green Dragon Jinwei.
手伝えることはないか。
Yeah, we're already witnessing Bennett's like sad life, but he's had a surprisingly decent 2 weeks apparently, so lucky for
今
him.
のラッキーな俺ならきっと力になれるぜ。
待て待て、今回はそういうのはなしだ。
Yeah, everyone's on vacation. I definitely don't want to be working right now. That's so stressful.
いいけど
Just thinking about all the vacation days I had as a kid. Like, damn, I want to go back to those days.
好きなことをしたいんだ。
Pull for what? Wait, I already got Inefa. Like, I got her for Flynn's sake, which is like, yeah, I don't know why I end up falling into this trap always of like picking meta characters just for the sake of like other DPS characters that I want. But anyways.
おう、もちろんお前も友達だ。
いたいた。
Oh, you're talking about Instario, Serija. I still haven't. I don't know. I don't really feel like getting Serija, but we'll see. I kind of like watched the live stream at least, or watched like the demo in the live stream, but it just seems very ordinary. At least they did end up mentioning it's like, oh, she works super well with Anaxa. I need one more support for the last team. Alright. Yeah, there's that though, if we're talking about like the next end game mode, which I'm kind of worried about as well.
青い海
It makes me wonder if I should have gotten like
くんだよ。
Hyacinth after all. But then again, I keep falling into that trap again. It's like I don't need that many like healers or whatever anyways. I have Adventuring, and then eventually we're going to get Terra Box as well, right? Which is the fancy... Wait, no, that's not Terra Box. Wait, is it? Anyways, the fancy Danheng, the other fancy Danheng. They're kind of like the in-between, maybe.
俺のみんなにお届け。
あそこの店主。
あいつはどこにいても変わらないな。
This feels so awkward. I mean, like her splash was literally like 2 inches to the left.
海風がビュービュー顔に
But it's nice though. You know, I'm really happy that Genshin characters are a lot more expressive nowadays compared to before. Like their movements and all that. Yeah, they're not like super stiff anymore.
旅人が急いで二人を浜側に引き戻したところなら見てた。
いいじゃん。こんなに太陽が眩しいんだからすぐ乾くよ。
I still don't have any single 5-star healer yet. Wouldn't Hyacinth have been like the better option though? I think isn't she like the best healer in the game right now? Yeah, Bailu. I have Locha. Locha's fun, but only for like Castery's teams, because like his passive healing makes it a lot more convenient. I don't know. Like, I don't really know if he's worth like buying in the shop though. I don't think I've ever bothered using Bailu because I got her super late, so it's like the same as like the Chi-Chi situation in Genshin.
俺はベネット。
So by the time that I ended up getting Bailu on the banner, it's like it was kind of pointless because I already had so many other characters to go.
伝説の冒険物語があって羨ましい。
Yeah, they haven't added anyone new though, which is kind of like a little bit depressing, which makes the shop not really worth using right now. You just kind of leave it as is. But you know, surprisingly, I have actually seen someone who on an impulse decided to like convert it into like the relic reroll dice thingy, and then immediately regretted it afterwards because like the rolls that they got were so bad, and then they actually posted it on Twitter and everyone's all like, oh no, tell me you didn't just do that. Kind of like that. That was like super embarrassing for them. So yeah, lesson learned, like never bet on those kinds of like artifact reroll stuff. It's not really worth it. I mean, as opposed to getting like an entirely new 5-star like character, right? That was such a waste. We've been through thick and thin together.
場面に巻き込んでるからであって
Yeah. My god, I can't believe it. You know, imagine when you think about it, like the entire initial 4-star cast is finally like complete with their outfits, their free alternate skins like Bennett, Fischl, Xingqiu, Xiangling. I think the only one left that people are saying was Sucrose, but I don't know. I never really used Sucrose either.
新しい服素敵だね。絶対ターコイズブルーが似合うって思ってたんだ。
ラッキーカラーを教えてくれただけで十分だよ。
Eh?
なんていう
He didn't ask for her name when the time when he bought an outfit? Yeah, look at this. Wait, no, I already said that a while ago. Sorry. Wait, what circus though? Wait, I don't remember mentioning a circus. Wait, did I see anything here? No? Wait, what's the circus about?
怒らせちゃダメだからね。
え、怒らせちゃダメって？
お前は謙虚で誠実な心を持
Yeah, the humble, genuine type. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, Bennett's like a little bit too naive to be causing like genuine trouble anyways.
ねえね
We have Jarilo 6, Lawful MOC, so where's other planet of MOC? Wait, Apocalyptic Shadows and Penacony. So maybe the last one is gonna be in Amphorius?
私を見て。今何考えてると思う？
What is Milani doing right
独
now?
身術は調停者の必修科目じゃないと言っただろう。それに私はお前の精神を移す黒曜
Besides, mind reading isn't really a thing anyways. I mean, there's telepathy with like Sitali and the Traveler, but I don't really think that's like...
まあまあやってみるよ。
See? See? Like, there's so much more animations now. I'm happy about it. Because, like, before, Genshin characters used to be super stiff during, like, their events or their cutscenes or whatever. It's, like, just really awkward. But then now, like, they're actually showing different things, so... Yeah, MOC. MOC? The blue one? Wait, you mean, like, the older one?
あったねー。おお、チャスカ。
波に乗りながら水鉄砲欲しいとずっと叫んでいたからだ。
Was the old one, like, heard of Space Station? Does it count?
でも水鉄砲って本当に楽しいんだよ。水遊びができる夏。
Yeah, your new home, Oni-chan. Bennett definitely fits in with the whole vibe here, honestly. It's so bright.
わかるぜ。俺の友達が湖で魚を吹っ飛ばすたびにその
Oh my god, mentioning Klee. It feels so weird doing like a summer event without Klee though. Just kind of sad when you think about it.
思いっきり遊ぶのがいいんだよね。話のわかる友達ができてよかったな。でも私がこのリゾートに来たのは水遊びのためじゃないよ。
As a guide, if you want to create the best possible travel plan, you have to go out and experience everything for yourself.
案内できないからね。
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
しかも福竜の家族のために下見に来たんだよ。バカンスが大好きなのは
It feels so weird. She's actually planning like a tour for her family, her bird family.
オープン期間中は問題が起きがちっていうのは分かってるけど、ちょうど時間もあったし、テスト要員になってもいい。
Man, though, I wish everyone was as free as these guys.
とオロルンも先
Oh,
につい
to
て
have so much vacation time. I can't stop thinking about it.
健康状況を
I really want to go somewhere this year, though, like at the end of the year. Like, my mom said she wanted us to have some kind of vacation during Christmas time, but we haven't really, like, decided on, like, where to go. Well, we have a vague idea of, like, where to go, but not, like, the specifics of it. So I think my brother's also, like, trying to ask around. I have image you can see at Discord. Okay, wait, let me check the Discord real quick. Wait, why? What's in the prison all of a sudden? Wait, no. Oh my god.
そろそろその仕事も終わる時間だよね。
みんな目的が同じなら一緒に冒険
Man, though, I kind of miss Kobayashi Maid. Kobayashi no Dragon Maid, right? That was the name of the series. It was such a good series, though. I really liked it a lot. And I ended up trying to read like the spin-off manga for Fafnir as well, and his like other coworker, no, not coworker, his roommate, the dude. And it was so funny, but then like there's so few chapters, I'm like really annoyed about it. Yeah, she's so cute. Wait, I kind of forgot her name though, but like, yeah, super adorable. I like that kind of like happy character. But the dragons in that series were just really fun all around. It's one of those series that like on the premise alone, I didn't like the concept of it or like the plot of it, but then once I actually started watching, it's like, oh my god, this is actually really funny. And yeah, Kanna, oh my god, yes, Kanna. Yeah, she's so cute, but I don't know, I liked it a lot. So kind of wish they had more, but then the series is over, right? If I remember correctly, the anime is finished. Yeah, so anyways, that's how it usually goes. Some of like the best series tend to end so quickly, and the ones that you don't like end up dragging out forever. Like, my god, why? Yeah, there's so many Manitou around. What happened to this guy? She loves eating insects. Oh my god. What is this? Investigate. Wow, so peaceful. Anyways. Oh, the ducks. Wait, who are the other ones suddenly? I'm starting to think about I remember Kobayashi's the main character. Is Kobayashi's dragon maid, and then who's other characters? Toru! Yeah, Toru. Oh my god. Kanna, Riko. Yeah, the pictures are so weird though. Oh, Fafnir. Fafnir was my favorite though. It's just so hilarious for some random reason. I like those kinds of like really deadpan characters sometimes. Why did they make it so far? Like, there's no point in like having a map where the gap is this big for no apparent reason. Because it's not as if they're going to add anything here anymore, right? It's kind of just like a waste of space. It's the same as like this feeling, like there's a gap here as well. Like, you know, there's supposed to be something, but they're not doing anything with this. Same as like in this area? I don't know, is this going to be like where they're putting Nodcry? And then there's like this area, and then just like Mondstadt in general, which has this like huge chunk around this. And then we don't know where Dormant Port is either. But I'm assuming we don't know where it is. Something like that. Yeah, surprisingly, this place that I had never visited in my entire time exploration. Kind of feel bad though, because like I haven't done proper exploration since Sumeru. I've been trying a little bit in Natlan. I think I finished the Ancient Sacred Mountain, finally. So I'm kind of like working backwards instead of working forwards, I think. Mostly because I get super distracted so easily when I'm treasure hunting. Like when you're watching a video and it's like, oh, you know, this is going to take like 4 hours long or something. Or just like 400 chests. It's like, oh damn, that's a lot of chests. Who even has the time for things like that? Even like the Sea of Bygone Eras, I haven't finished that as well. Oh my god, the temptation to just do that, but no, it's fine. I'll just focus on the story this time. I think it's better to just watch a video to like get it done all straight in one shot, kind of just for like the convenience sake. Because sometimes the problem when you're watching guides is that they end up skipping through like a lot of the chests because they're like, oh, you know, this is part of like the world quest, so like do the world quest first. It's like, but how do I remember if I've done it or not? So I have to like check one by one. Filled with white spots that are yet to be painted. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if there's like, why do I feel like there was a new movie or something? Or am I just like remembering wrong? Anyways, we'll just skip through that. I need to do the story because the story's the important thing on stream anyways. Exploration can come on my own time.
カラフル空中散歩へようこそ。準備ができたらこっちで乗船手続きしてね。
And oh my god. You know, when I think about it now, there's like quite a lot of series that I really miss, honestly, because like the vibes are just so good. But I'm generally not the type to like rewatch shows that I've already watched before, mostly because I have such a huge backlog that it doesn't really seem worth it most of the time. I think the only series that I've ever watched like multiple times was like Natsume Yujin Cho. I watched like seasons 1 to 6 like 3 times each. It's so good. I don't know. Even though I've watched it so often, like, but there's still times when I end up crying because I still feel so sad or so nostalgic about things. And season 7 came out, I think earlier this year or something. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh, Udix and Bennett sitting side by side. Maybe we should like put Farina.
中に風スライムを住まわせてたり、風スライムを模した形になってたりするんだ。
Yeah, but then, oh, I never really had the chance to rewatch it again though. It was like pretty recent, and it ended up being like a lot shorter than I expected.
熱気球を壊されずに済むんだよな。
Oh, poor Bennett. Poor Bennett. Easy breezy Natlan in an easy breezy summer.
あれ、ここの落書き光ってないぞ。
Yeah, you know, we'll just never mind the attractions. We'll deal with that next time. But anyways, man, the drink today is so good though. Ended up like going to a mall recently. Was that a few days ago? Over the weekend, we went to the mall and then like coincidentally there was a sale in one of those like mini supermarket things, and I was able to buy like sparkling lime soda, something like that. And it tastes really good. It's kind of like Sprite, but a little bit more sour than usual. And then ended up mixing it together with like this grape juice pouch that I got from like a Korean grocery as well. And now like the combination is so good. Oh wait, that's so far. What the? What the? Am I supposed to just walk there by myself? Okay, maybe I should like... Oh, good night. Thank you so much for dropping by today's stream. I hope you can go to the next one as well. But yeah, I will definitely try to start earlier next time, if only because we had a lot of problems today. Thanks to like OBS being like super annoying and like what do you call that? And like failing to authenticate my account for some random reason. I feel like the sugar content of my drink right now is like so high when I think about it. Mixing lime soda and grape juice together. Yeah, it's a green grape, like the muscat grape juice, so it's like also super sweet. So good though. I do have like one more peach packet, but I'm wondering if I should like mix it together or not.
私がお昼過ぎに扉をノックしたら「こんばんは」って言ってきたんだよ。曇ってて暗かっただけなのに。
ずいぶん個性的なおばあちゃんだな。
I wonder if Satali's gonna show up though. It's gonna be hilarious if Bennett actually meets her.
あれ、ついてきてほしいんじゃないか?
Okay, more Monitou.
ずいぶん早かったね。 今日の客足はどうだい？
Oh, so fancy sunglasses.
ようこそ。招待状を見せていただけますか？お部屋を
Oh, we have hotels? Oh, this is hotel.
これでいいかな。サイリウスさんからもらっ
拝見いたします。はい。確かに各地の冒険
Wow, I'm surprised Bennett didn't actually lose his invitation. This guy is such a riot. Look at him dancing all over the place.
お客さんに迷惑をかけちゃいけないよ。
迷惑だなんてとんでもない。この子が俺たちをここまで連れてきてくれたんだ。
特にベネットとは仲良しなんだぞ。ずーっとそばに張り付いてたから。
Oh, Bennett made a new best friend.
新しい友達を俺に紹介してくれようとしたの。
Look how happy he is.
あしゃ。
Shouldn't you give it a name
あ
though?
なた方についていき
俺はもちどこに行っても仲間の安全は俺が守って。
Yeah, you know one of the good things about like Genshin characters in general is that they're written so well. You can kind of imagine how they would interact with each other even if like they've never like canonically met.
オイラの予想はそうだな。さっき言ってたこの土地の霊的な要素とか。
でしたら、ぜひ仲良くしてやってください。
ベニー冒険団の団員が増えたな。
よろしくな。
さて、説明に戻りましょうか。まずはこちらののびのびリゾートはカラフル崖、パイン峠、ザブザブ湾、ティティ島の4つ。
This is a really long introduction though just for this story. Come on.
おすすめはこちらのアルバムを使ったイベントです。各エリアのメインの挑戦をクリアしてランドマーク付近で撮った記念写真をアルバムの指定4枚の写真をすべて集める。もちろんアルバムは記念に差し上げます。
Wow, they're so generous. They're giving us a free album.
記念アルバムに
Nice.
興味津々だね。
He's actually bought one before.
スペシャル報酬。
Hoshuu kana?
大丈夫？
The prize? She actually wants the prize. I mean, fair enough. I do also want the prize though.
なんだろうな。
また一人そっちの世界に行っちゃった。
I mean, the prize is the most important thing. I honestly wouldn't do as many of the things I do in life if not for like some kind of reward in exchange for it.
工事の関係でティティ島はしばらく立ち入り禁止。また一部のエリアはまだテストの段。
安心してくれ。俺たちでよければいつでも力になるぜ。
Yeah, there's so many of us all of the blue.
だけで嬉しいです。
All of a sudden.
ホリデーハウス
I kind of feel bad that where's Kachina though? Is she gonna show up here?
ここからすぐののびのびマーケットが賑やかでおすすめです。そうですね。今行けば
最高。いろいろ教えてくれてありがとう。はっ、スペシャル報酬に目がくらんで一瞬オイラもガイドだってことを。
You know the irony of Paimon who keeps emphasizing that she's our guide, but then like how do you guide us in places you've never been to anyways? Like we're both exploring these things for the first time ever.
もちろんのびのびマーケットにやってホリデーハウスに直行だよ。熱々のキャンプファイヤーパーティーをやりたい人。
やりたい。
おいベネット、オイラの味方じゃないのかよ。エリア挑戦をさっさと。まあまあ報酬は逃げないでしょ。万が一逃げようとしても捕まえちゃえばいいんだし。
Yeah, you have to do the parade first before the prizes.
報酬ゲットよりもまずは。
No, who says we can't do both? Is it time for your stack? Maybe focus on wrestling back that mascot title from the Asha instead.
その子供をあやすような言い方。
Yeah, the irony is that like Paimon's characterization hasn't really seemed to like hasn't really changed much, even though people kept saying that there were improvements, but I don't know, maybe a little bit nicer. But like other than that, it's like not so much. I guess it's just like slightly faster way of like exploring around. But yeah, we'll just skip through these things first. There's quite a lot of challenges scattered all over the place, so it might take a while if we like get interrupted so easily. Wow, this place is just so bright. Oh my god. Well, at least it feels a lot less dreary compared to like some of the other nations we've been to before. Inazuma was just like a whole like chock full of purple. And as much as I like purple, but like there's just way too much of it in one area. Especially with like all the lightning storms and everything. God, that was a pain to do. Like it was already hard enough on PC. I can't imagine what like mobile players had to go through.
レストランの入り口で売られてるやつ、キラキラエッグっていうみたいだぞ。
個性的な建物だな。
Oh, the star!
いい香りのコーヒーだ。
Oh my god, there's a fuck ton of coffee. What the heck?
馬車のカチューシャ？やっぱリゾートって言ったらダメだダメだ。みんな気が散ってるぞ。こういう時は誘惑に耐えて雑念を捨てて。
This person looks so sus. They're focusing so intently on Paimon.
太陽を一つ買ってかないと。
太陽?
太陽が買えるのか？
What are those? Candles?
ショコワトルの種、ケネパベリー、シャクギク。あ、店長、一個くれ。このイケメンな旅
He's got the bill. What? We bought the first thing that Paimon saw already? What even is that? It's so random.
気に入っておくけど、これは食べ物じゃないよ。全部燃やしちゃうのか？そんな、すっごく願い事をする人の気持ちを伝えるにはいいものが必要なんだよ。君だって腐った果物は食べたくないでしょ？
What are they offering these things for?
それもそうだな。
面白そうだな。もっと詳しく教えてくれよ。
いいよ。オーベンで読んだんだけど、
Ancient Energy Renewal
ため
Ritual.
の太陽の周りに座って、中央と周りのろうそくに火をつけて、ろうそくに火をつけると
As it burns, the smoke carries their wishes straight to the gods.
同時に
The flames are said to consume and purify negative energies in the world, while enhancing positive ones at the same time.
そういえば幼い頃に似たような風習を見たな。
ナタ人にとって炎はとても重要な存在だからね。名園の主ほど頻繁じゃないけど、火力の集いも。
その時は母さんのチンプが姉の持ち帰った果物に火をつけて、私が一人でアビスに挑んだ夜を祝
シャスカがそう思ってるだけで、本当は怒っ
If you pull a stunt like that again, no more fruit for you. I'm pretty sure she was much nicer than that.
可能性はある。あの時
その話、冒険日誌に書いてもいいか？
お客さんやるね。商売してる私より詳しいなんて。次からうまく紹介できそうだよ。ほら、お礼にろうそくのお土産だ。記念に一人一本ずつ持っていきな。
Right. Free candles. Free half-melted candles.
ありがとう。知り合えてよかったよ。おかげで安心して友達をここに連れてこられそう。カチーナちゃんもきっと気に入る。
Lonnie's way too good as a seller. Like, how is she so friendly to everyone? I could never have that like level of social skills though. But I don't know. I feel like the older I get, the more depressed I come about like how bad my social skills are, which is so ironic considering like I stream like all the time. But I guess it's still different to like talk one-on-one to like people as opposed to like kind of mostly talking to yourself and just like hoping someone else listens in along. It's still so hilarious that Venti's actually involved in this whole thing. But anyways, man, this loading screen is so good. Like whoever designed this like definitely deserves a raise because like the colors are just so amazing. I don't know, Genshin gets better like each time when their animations are just so smooth. I just wish they'd like do better with the story sometimes. Strikers through the storm. Wait, what? Why are there suddenly so many? Wait, but first, where is there? There we go. Yeah. We need to finish to a carefree vacation. Okay, that's actually a lot farther. Yo, look at this stream, Darkrai. My god, we're starting this event and it's far. Everything feels so far. But I feel like that's just me. I'm getting like super lazy now to like travel around sometimes. But hey, this guy moves pretty fast though, all things considered. So not bad. Yeah, all the waypoints, but then kind of like doing the main story, which I guess along the way you're gonna end up unlocking a bunch of stuff anyway, so I guess there's that. Ooh. Oh no, not that. Not that one. Yeah, he power creeps. My god, he moves so quickly. Which is fun. Wait, I don't really wanna do any of those things right now. Yeah, but this place is so colorful. I think the vibes definitely are different. You know, someone basically explained, you know, the reason, if you've ever seen buildings of like in Russia, for example, like you'd wonder why everything is so colorful, and basically my psychology professor before was all like, if you think about it, like considering how dreary their weather is, if you look outside your window and you still see like an entire like blanket of white, would you not want to end up murdering yourself at one point from like how depressing the whole situation will be? So that's the reason why a lot of their buildings they're like super colorful, at least to just try to encourage people to be like a little bit more optimistic or something. Yeah, the white room torture. Like if you see too much of the same color, you're just gonna go insane at one point, because it's like it is definitely not fun to experience. Oh, but man, like buildings nowadays are just like so full of concrete and like really plain colors, and like you rarely see, or at least in my case, like locally, I don't really see anything like nice, or like there's no interesting architecture around.
ムアラにはこういうやつなんだ。パーティーとか賑やかな場面が好きで。
Seen a lot of people house blank in YouTube. In YouTube what? Is it asylum? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, minimalism is good and all, but sometimes it's just like so bland. I don't know. In my own room, my walls are all purple as well. Actually, it's just like the same shade. I think it was like 2 shades of purple, slightly, but like more on the lighter side, not like the really painful kind of purple. More pale, pastel kind of vibes.
ベネットはどうなんだ？ナタは初めてか？
おう、モンド一の銀融詩人と一緒に来たぞ。ウェンティっていうんだ。
I do? Oh my god, Bennett went here with Venti? Really? This is just like 2 of them?
先にナタの友達に会いに行くって言ってたぜ。数日遅れてリゾートに来るってさ。
ナタの友達？
マビか。
何も聞いてないんだよな。まあ、ウェンティ先生は。
はいはい。みんな、ちゃんとお腹空いてる？
This time I did 2 quests, so I won't be spoiled watching your stream. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, honestly, sometimes that's the reason why I don't really like streaming so early after a new patch. Same as why, like, I think in the end it was better for me to like start to stream on like Thursdays instead of Wednesdays, because I figured it's like, unless you're like a super big time streamer, I feel like a lot of people would prefer to just like do the story by themselves so they can experience it properly rather than like watching it on someone else's stream. So like if that's the case, it's like I'd probably get like even less viewers. At least if it's like Thursday or like the weekend after, it gives people like maybe a couple of days to like do stuff in the meantime. Although in exchange, I do end up running the risk of like seeing a lot more spoilers online, which can be so frustrating. Cause like that's basically how I felt with like the Fate collab thing. Although mostly just like at the beginning portion, like everyone just end up complaining. It's like, oh, you know, the silent movie arc was so boring. It's like, so even by the time I started the silent movie arc, I was already like depressed thinking about it. It's like, wow, this thing is gonna be so boring. Kind of like that.
実はずっと遠くを冒険してみたかったんだよな。
Tomorrow's Stygian Onslaught refresh. We're excited for it. Oh my god, no. No, the Stygian Onslaught. My god, that was so painful the last time I did it. I think, what, 2 hours just for me to finish, like, stage 4? It's like, stage 1 to 3 was like a piece of cake. It was like so damn easy. Like, maybe less than 20-30 minutes max for like all 3 of those stages with the tutorials. But then like stage 4 though, I think I wanted to cry. Like so many people joined that stream just to give me advice on it. It was like so painful. Like damn, I don't really think I ever want to repeat that because the rewards aren't really like that worth it anyways, but who knows. I will probably at least do like 1 to 3 just because it's like really easy up until that point.
親父たちが心配だ。
Yeah, the silent movie arc. I'm so mad about that. Like, it was such like cheap writing. Mostly because I'm annoyed that like they had such a huge portion with like no voice acting. Like you invited collab characters. You had like the huge Penacony cast. You had adventuring there and you left it as a silent movie arc. Like what even was the point?
逃がさないように。
頑張るよ。
機会があったら名園の主の集落に連れてってあげる。
New boss coming is popular, mini boss turtle, and new Mexican boss. What the?
さっき言ってたおばあちゃんか。
So many things are happening in
なってもらえない
Genshin.
かな。あいつらのこともっと知りたいんだ。
お前が想像してるようなおばあちゃんじゃないと思うけどな。
Yeah, she's definitely not old looking at least.
次のイベント。太
See,
陽の
you know the irony of Genshin actually having like yeah, this is so funny because like in Genshin they show you like, oh hey, everyone's just about finished eating, right? Or, like you guys are done eating, right? And like the table's just full of food. As opposed to like in Star Rail, they're all like, oh, I ordered like 100 burgers, and then like, okay, we're done eating, and then when you look at the table, there's absolutely nothing on the table. It's like, really? This is what you mean when you say I ate 100 burgers? Like, why? There's like literally nothing. You didn't even sit down at all. I don't know if it's because like they didn't really have enough like motion parameters or something in Star Rail. The fact that you can't even sit anywhere.
私に譲ってくれてありがとう。
Oh my god, see, that's so cute. Although, for some weird reason, her hand looks super awkward. But, like, she's making new poses, so that's fun. And Dandadan new season artists do the food so well that they have to use real food. Yeah, I saw that as well. Oh my god, I remember that. I read that in the manga, but, like, I kind of forgot about it until I saw, like, the actual episode. It's like, oh my god. So that's what they did instead. That was so hilarious, though. It feels a lot like something that would happen in, like, a cartoon, though.
あいつはしゃごと子供みたいだぜ。太陽が夜の帳の西に沈むとき、水石の火花が人を照らさんことを、古き汚れが焼き尽くされるとき、烈火のごとき光が再び訪れんことを。
At least though, I think I'm finally starting to catch up a little bit with some of like the anime that I've been watching. I did finish Takapi's Original Sin today. I mean like I kind of knew it was gonna be short considering it's just like a 2-volume manga, but I also did not expect it to just be 6 episodes. And then you realize compared to like the manga, I found the anime much better. because the animation really carries the vibes of it all. Like you can really feel it a lot more in my case. Because I like it seesaws between like the happy childish moments and like the really serious, like super dark, like kind of unsettling moments of the show as well. Which I think like because in manga like you don't have that colorful vibe because obviously it's black and white, right? And like the art style doesn't change too much, and then like you also don't have like the happy-go-lucky music. But yeah, so the anime was pretty good, so I'm happy. To be fair, like I already knew what was gonna happen, but I still like the way they did it in the anime, so that's nice. Yeah, I have not watched To Be Hero X in like a while, like so many weeks. I think I stopped at like Lucky Chan's arc. Lucky Science, sorry, not Lucky Chan. Lucky Science arc. So the arc after, right, is Queen's arc. So starting from Queen's arc until like the present, I haven't watched any of it. I'm trying not to get spoiled, but I think it's because like the hype, or at least in the pages, like before, like when the series came out initially, like my whole feed was just like full of To Be Hero X. So pretty much like if I didn't want to get spoiled in anything, I'd have to watch it like immediately. But then nowadays I don't really see it anymore. So I guess it's like I kind of don't really feel the pressure to like watch it like now. Like I can just probably watch it later. And like when I see there's more episodes at once, at least, you know, sometimes because like To Be Hero X has a lot of moments that are like interconnected, like the timelines and all that. So it's kind of like nicer if you watch it a little bit closer together so you don't get like too confused. Because sometimes when like you have really long gaps between per episodes, you kind of don't see the connections as easily, or maybe that's just me.
自己紹介すればいいんじゃないか？
エンジン様、お初にお目にかかります。
Bennett is so sincere. I can't believe he really did this.
中で対戦が起き、各部族に犠牲が出たと聞きました。
Oh, Bennett. Wow, the first thing he does really is talk about that.
ここで頑張って生きている人々に、俺から祝福を捧げたいです。天気に恵まれますように、豊作になりますように。みんなが過去の影から抜け出し、美しい旅を始められますように。
Oh, he literally just got here. Why is he so nice already?
それと、個人的に祈りたいことがあるのですが、モンドの家族が恋しいです。俺が友達と楽しく遊んでる間、みんなは星空の向こうで寂しい思いをしてるかもしれません。
Yeah, definitely would have been nicer if they had included more people in like this summer adventure though.
親父たちが健康に幸せに過ごせるように祈りたいです。これで全部だ。
なんだか私までパパとママが恋しくなってきちゃった。貿易は順調みたいだけど、朝早く出かけて夜遅くに帰ってくるし、出張ばっかりで。
I still keep forgetting that a lot of the characters in this game have like actual living parents, but then because you never really see it, you kind of assume that everyone's an orphan or something.
じゃあ、リゾートのお土産を。
Yeah, how are your dads been doing, Bennett?
ああ、元気だ。国外旅行に行っていいかって聞いた時も、みんなニコニコしてたし、みんな俺にもっと外の世界を見てこい。そんで帰って冒険の話を聞かせてくれって。ソーセージの味付けについてはバラッバラな意見を言いまくるくせにな。
You get 8 different opinions.
あの夜、カードゲームのことで顔を真っ赤にして喧嘩してた二人も。
Do you think that was all their plan? That was their plan all along?
そうかもな。
Oh.
嬉しいことじゃないか。ベネットが普段から頑張ってるのをみんな知ってたんだ。
親父たちというのはベネットの保護者か？
Yeah, I think a lot of people have pointed it out, but this one of the super hilarious things is that like no one bats an eye when Bennett says that he has dads. So it's like, okay, you know, plus for like the LGBT kind of thing. But then like Chaska only starts asking, it's like, oh, when you say there's like 7 of them, it's like who exactly you're referring to? Like that's the problem that she has. It's not that he said that he has dads, but the fact that he said there's like 7 of them.
みんな年を取って 身の回りのことをする
It's like, oh my god, this is so hilarious though.
すごいな。
当たり前のことさ。家族なんだから。
もしかして。
ああ、俺は孤児なんだ。物心ついた時から冒険者協会にいた。俺って世に言う生まれたっての冒険者なのかもな。運はとことん悪かったけど、親父たちは俺のことを諦めなかった。みんながいたからこそ、俺は七転び八起きを繰り返して今日までやってこれたんだ。
Yeah, because Bennett is so nice. He's like one of those characters you can't help but like
たくさんの善意を受けて生きてきた。だからその善意を何倍にもして伝えていきたいんだ。
Can you imagine this is actually like a version 1 character? Like damn, this is so old. Kind of like a relay
いい
race.
例えだな。そう、リレーみたいに。
私たちは似てるな。
リレーってことは冒険してる間は一人ぼっちじゃないね。
ただ俺はとことん運が悪くて、行く先々でろくでもないことばかり起こるんだ。だから
But you're fine now. You have Benny's adventure team. Well, actually, when you think about it, the other person missing a skin would be Razor. From like the
順風満帆
original.
の旅
Yeah.
は冒険とは言えない。空を失った火翼の集いは火翼の集いじゃないし。
Yeah, I think you guys underestimate like just how bad Bennett's luck is though. The fact that he has to talk about his being able to catch a fish in his travel journal. Tornadoes and tsunamis.
スリル満点で。今度から冒険するときは私も呼んでね。
Razor needs skin. Yeah, I think it would be nice if he had one though. I don't really like his current outfit that much. He really looks like so homeless though. But I mean, technically he is. He kind of just like lives in the forest with the wolves, but still.
お、ベニー冒険団のメンバーがまた増えたな。
Yeah, he has more members now.
大英雄の旅人が裏方なら、私はチアリーダーくらいしかできないね。
手を出す必要のないときは竜のこと。
Interpreter. What? It's not as if you really need anything like that though.
みんなありがとな。本当に俺はついてるぜ。
Why is he crying already? But where are the tears? Hey, like we know that Genshin can actually add tears. They did that for the Traveler in Paimon a while ago. Why does Bennett not have any now?
一番いい人たちと知り合えた。みんなとの友情が俺の一番の宝物だ。
おい、
泣いてるのかな？
火花だよ。
火花かな？
煙が目に染みたんだ。
最後は君たち二人だね。エンジン様にどんなお願いをするの？
Yeah, we're tight. No need for fancy speeches. Said it with my heart. They're just taking shortcuts again by like not adding voice lines for Ether. Like, my god, give this dude some lines. You know the weird thing about Ether is that he's not a self-insert character. He's an actual character with his own history and his own motivations. And yet we're never given any like priority for him. It's like, at least the Trailblazer has a lot of voice lines. That's why I really like Stariel, because it's like Dash gave him like a really weird ass personality. So he's just like a trash raccoon, but like he's hilarious that way. Ether is like, I don't know, nothing.
サボりやがって。
Like he just has like really funny expressions with like the voice. It's such a waste. Can you imagine like if you auditioned for this role and anything like, oh, I'm gonna be doing so much work because he's like the main character of a huge game, and then turns out this guy has maybe like one line a patch. Aether needs increased resin refresh rate and more Primogens in chest and more too. Yeah, my god, we just need so much of everything. At least like the resin cap increased to 200, which was like, wait, was that the recent thing? Yeah, at least. My god, there's so many quality of life things that they haven't done, even though this game is like so old already.
それとこの友情が永遠に続きますように。どこにいてもまたこいつと一緒に
Trailblazer speaks a lot more than Aether could ever. Yeah. Man. What the? Part 1's finished? We just sat around a campfire? Okay. I guess that's fine. It'd be difficult if everything was too long also.
レザーにはジャーキー、クレイにはチビリュービスケット、それ親父たちにはグレインカップかな。美味しいし。
There is 3 part of next quest.
幸運ならき
Okay,
っといいお土産が
let's
買えるはず
see.
だ。これ以上
Yeah, because apparently the only one who can teleport is Aether.
ターコイズブルーのアイテムを持ち歩けば悩みやトラブルターコイズブルーのプクフグフロートを作った方がいいかな。
Yeah, you might as well open a shop here anyways. Just take it as like an exchange for being like a beta tester for the whole thing.
冒険の道に踏み出してきたんだな。きっと優秀な冒険者なんだろう。嵐の中を飛び回り、暴風や雷に立ち向かう鳥は、暖かい森に住む同類よりも。
Okay, wait, we're going to the resort? Is that upstairs? Yeah, you know, one of the other things is that this guy can walk on water. It's like you don't even need Farina anymore. You can just use this thing. Man, how... Wait, but how far can you bring this thing out though? Like, I'm assuming it's probably only within this area? Like, maybe just within up to here. I don't think you can bring him all the way to, like, Natlan. As soon as you teleport, you're gonna be stuck, so... Probably revert back to your original version. It's just kinda sad. 2 months that... Wait. Wait, can we? Oh, wait. I'm curious now. Let's see. Wait, how though? Oh man. Oh. Maybe if they like walked all the way there, they probably could. Yeah. Well, I'm definitely not going through all that trouble. I don't have the kind of patience. It's like the same people. You know what they call resinless behavior? That's pretty much it. I think pretty much in the early days when you really didn't have anything else to do in the game, people would be like, oh, you know, walking from Mondstadt to Leah on foot, and it took me like 3 hours. It's like, sir, why would you do that? It's like literally you could be doing literally anything else in the world. You did not have to walk manually. Wait, no, where's the... No, my Mona too. Wait, where do I find... Oh, okay, there, I can yoink this one. Hehe, yoink. Why is Nicolette still talking so much? We already switched to Mona too. But yeah, you know the ironic thing is like you'd expect that Farina would be the super noisy one between her and Nicolette. Turns out no, Farina's surprisingly quiet. She doesn't really have much like idle voice lines. Nicolette, on the other hand though, is like a walking disaster. He's just like so damn noisy. Yeah, and those same people don't do the world quests. Pretty much. The wanted to police. Okay, let's get some rest because like literally there's nothing else anyway, so you might as well just like move on.
一日の疲れが吹き飛ぶぞ。っておかしいだろ。おいらたちまだ全然遊んでないぞ。今日は思いっきり遊ぶんだからな。まずはみんなと合流だ。
Okay, let's see. What are we going to be doing? Where's Milani?
俺もだ。
Oh man. All I have to think about later, I'm gonna be so annoyed that I actually have to like wash, deep clean my face because I ended up trying on makeup a while ago, or at least like trying to practice, and then it's like, yeah, I don't know. It wasn't really worth all the effort, I think. Because I was thinking like if I should consider like starting to wear makeup again in the office, because like we're not required to. Like I don't actually need to wear any in the office, and like my skin is pretty good on its own, like without anything like that, so I kind of find it like too troublesome. But like, should I? But then I'm thinking about like how I'd probably prefer like those 15 minutes of like sleep instead of like doing makeup instead, so like maybe not. I think at the most I'll probably just like practice at night so that I can like get better for like when I actually do want to wear makeup over the weekend. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. According to Grassa's people who grinded, you can get a whole 10 pulls or exploring quest event all combined in this new island and event. 10 pulls. Okay, yeah. That's so underwhelming. Hopefully the treasure hunting isn't too hassle, I guess. Okay, I feel like the drink is like too sweet. It's like making me cough a little bit.
私はパイン業が足りないな。今朝飛んだ時、パイン町というところでバトルができると聞いた。
俺はどこでもいいから、みんなが行きたいところに行くや。
Bennett is one of those nice people, but also kind of the people that I don't like, because I don't like people who tell me like, oh, anywhere's fine, anything's fine, we can eat anywhere. It's like, no, like give an opinion and we can like decide afterwards. Oh, he actually did give a preference. Nice, at least. It's kind of dry, but island is also very small to explore. Okay. It should be fine then. At least it should be easier, because like the next video that I was gonna watch for Natlan was like, oh, it's like 400 chests. It's like, oh my god. But then he's like, oh, but then if you do these lists of like world quests, you would have already found like 85 of them. So it's like 315 more to go. It's like, damn, that's like so many. Like, oh my god, 315. And from those 315, I don't even know how much I've already collected, so it's gonna be really annoying if I find out like, oh, I've already collected maybe like 250 of them, kind of like that. So I'm just like watching a whole ass video, and like every time it's like, oh, I got this already, oh, I got that already, oh, I got this already, kind of like that. It's like, that's one of the feelings I hate the most. I kind of understand why my other friend, like every time he sees a chest, he never actually collects the chests. Like he just waits until like he's actually doing the guides to like collect them. But in my case though, I just like have very little faith that I'm gonna have like that level of motivation. So I'm one of those, if I see a chest, I will get it immediately. Because like I don't know if I will like be bothered to like come back here again later on. Oh my god. Oh, so many. Wait, so we have to do all the challenges or something? Okay, this one's the nearest one, so let's go here first. Exploring Oran village and already at 58%. Couldn't not explore for 2 weeks because grinding Star Rail. Yeah, Star Rail's, well, at least I find Star Rail a lot easier because like each section of the map is like drastically smaller. And then like the reward ratio is like not too far apart, so that's why it's a lot more peaceful. Oh god, imagine like you're doing one area, it's like, oh, maximum 39 chests. And then as opposed to Genshin, like, oh, this area might have like 200 chests. Like, Oh my god, I just want to cry. Yeah, the only bad thing about Star is the 3D maps. Those are absolute pain. This is why I don't really bother doing those without a guide anymore.
太陽海コホラ竜
See?
わらに興奮しすぎて自分の個名がウモじゃだってことを忘れてるんじゃない
No person left behind.
はやくこっちこっち
今行くぜ。
Man, if only I could have like that much energy, I probably would have like a ton of friends right now. And also, I don't know, it feels like life would be way too complicated if you had like that many people involved.
木の板
The older I get, the more I start to realize there's just a lot of people that, I don't know, like, they're not bad people, but they just definitely don't match with me. And I'm like tired of like putting in all the effort not to get anything in return, which is why I pretty much, like, you know, even for me, like when I set up my dating profile, pretty much just said there, like, you have to initiate first. Like, if you don't initiate, like, I won't really do anything anymore. Because one of the things I've learned is it's like,
読んでよ
when it comes to a lot of people, it's like if they don't put effort at all, they're not going to appreciate you at all.
観光マップかその
I feel like I've been burned too many times, but
巨
anyways,
大な方向
that's how it usually goes. I'm trying not to think about it too hard anyways.
わかるぜ。冒険の始ま
And
りだ。
Genshin, you have to get all chests, all Pyroculus, yeah, Pyroculus, Obsidian Ring and Treasure House, and those two and more to get 100%. Yeah, oh my god, that's just way too much effort for me. I cannot. Have to be people who don't vibe with you. It's like kind of sucks. Like someone feels so energetic but seems they sucking energy from you. Yeah, actually.
燃え盛る
Although like sometimes like
みたいなものだね
I realize that it's not easy to deal with like other introverts as well. Like sometimes there are times when it's good to be like friends with introverts, and other times it's good to be like friends with
確か
extroverts.
エネルギーの
Like I think I read this like post before about like one extrovert. Like they were saying like how they really appreciated having an introvert friend. It's because like introverts generally are more independent. Like they don't need to do everything together with you. So they're like, if you as an extrovert, you want to do your own activities and you want to do like crazy things, it's like the introvert's gonna be like, yeah, you know, go do it, feel free to do it, whatever. And like they won't really like restrict you or anything. So you can kind of be like chill about it. But then like if you were going to be together with like another extrovert, they'd probably like demand all of your time. It's like, oh, are you doing that? Are you done with that? Like you want to do something else? Like you want to join me? And it kind of like they don't really give you time to rest at all, because like you have the things that you want to do, but they also have things that they want to do, and like they want you to do the things that they want to do, kind of like that. But introverts aren't really like that, so you kind of need like a good balance between the two.
年素はとっても大事なんだから
Dating is like a gacha. Gonna get early or win 50-50, even lost and get a try again. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting like really tired of trying.
これさえ
Mostly because like a lot of the people that I've met are just like
自分だけの冒険の
so
道を
depressing.
自由に切り開けちゃうんだから
おお自分
And I don't know. The ironic thing is like even though we do have like some similar interests, but then like we never really vibe enough for it. And it's even worse if you have like no interest at all, because it's like, what am I even supposed to talk to you about? Like I'm not even like a good conversationalist. So like if we don't share anything in common, it's like, why did you even pick me in the first place?
よーし解散
Like at one point when I was talking to this one dude, pretty much for like an entire week, like the only thing we talked about was like the weather, because like the weather was bad. It was raining. So every time he just messaged me every day, it's like, oh, you know, take care going to work because it's raining really hard. So like, and that time I was saying like, oh, that's so sweet. Thanks for that. But then after a couple of days, it's like, wow, it's like you have nothing else to tell me other than say like, oh, take care going to work. It's like, yeah, I mean, thanks, but also like, it's so boring hearing that all the time, because it's like it's not even like something that a boyfriend would do, in a sense. Like it's just something that you're saying because you have nothing else to say, kind of like that. It's like I...
さすが私の仲間だね
So even for me, it's like, oh yeah, you too, take care. And then I would try to pick something else to talk about. And then we kind of just like circle back to like the weather. It's like by the time we go home, he's like, "Oh, you know, take care going home because it's raining." Like, yeah, I know it's raining. Like you told me that this morning. You're telling me that again. So pretty much every day, twice a day, I would hear like, "Oh, you know, it's raining." It's like, "Take care." It's like, yeah, okay, okay. Oh my god. It's like and then now that the rains have stopped mostly for the most part, it's like kind of like it was very obvious he kind of ran out of things to tell me because like he couldn't tell me like, oh, you know, take care because it's raining. It's like he couldn't even be bothered to say that anymore. So it's like, and then I would still try to find other things to talk about, and then like he just wouldn't. So it's like, you know what, this isn't working out. It's like, never mind, bye bye.
水上アトラクションを前にしたらオイラたちのことなんてほっぽってどっか行っちゃうのかと思ってたけど意外と親切なんだな。
Wait, what? He was from Village Hidden, right? That's why that's all I could talk about. But yeah, I just realized though, like in general, he was like an incredibly boring person. Like okay, this kind of sounds mean, but like that's how it is sometimes. There really are people like that, like they don't really have anything else going on in their life. Like in his case, like if you ask him like, so what are you interested in? It's like, oh, I like exercising. Like, okay, anything else? Like, not really. Like, he doesn't really have anything else in his life. He just like exercises, goes to work, goes home, exercises, and like it's just a rinse and repeat cycle. So pretty much anytime you try to talk to him, it's like, oh hey, like you want to hang out? It's like, oh no, because like I've been busy this whole week. I just want to rest. I was like, okay. So like, and at some point, he just kept saying something like that again and again. It's like, okay, so this is pretty much like, do you even have any free time to like date at all? Like, why are you here if you're doing this kind of nonsense? It's like, if your regular day-to-day schedule is like this busy just because of your work and exercise, like, do you have any, like, if you actually did get a girlfriend, like, would you even have time to like hang out with them? Like, honestly, kind of like that. It's like, it felt like so pointless because it was like such a waste of time for like both on my part, because it's like I have to, you know, like when I told him what my schedule was, I straight up told him, it's like, oh, you know, just tell me when you're free, just like let me know. I'm pretty much free on like these specific times or like these days in the, and you know, he said like, wow, you're so free. Like it kind of felt like an insult at that point, and I just told him like, yeah, because I know how to manage my schedule better. Like I live near my office and like I can make space, you know, for other people in my life. Cause like that's how it goes. You know, like the first time I ever got asked out by someone, like I actually had plans that day with like someone else. And then initially I was going to reject them, but it's like, you know what, I'll just like give it a shot. So I talked to my other friend. It's like, oh hey, like I have other things. Like, would it be okay if we like moved our outing or something? And she's like, oh yeah, no problem. And like actually on her part, she was also like happy about it because like she was gonna end up being busy as well. So it's like kind of like a happy coincidence, kind of like that. So I was able to make space for like 2 plans in 1 weekend. So it's like, it's always like the feeling if you wanted to, you would do something about it, pretty much. It's like if you know, like the same rule that I always have, it's like, okay, for example, if you invite someone out, let's say, oh, you know, are you free to hang out this Saturday? And then they tell you, oh sorry, I'm busy on that day. You have to check what the response after that is. If they just stop right there, they say like, oh, I'm busy. Or versus if they say something like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy on this day, like, oh, do you want to like hang out maybe next Saturday instead or next Sunday instead, kind of like that. That's the time you understand like, oh, they actually do want to hang out with me. That's why they're trying to find like an alternative date. But if they just straight up tell you like, oh no, I'm busy, like that's pretty much just like, okay, I give up. I don't want to talk to you anymore, because it's like, it's kind of obvious that you have no interest in like actually pushing through with the plan. You just kind of want to find an excuse and then, you know, to not actually hang out. So it's like, by that point, it's like, okay, whatever. It's like, if you don't want to, then I'm not gonna ask again anymore.
じゃあ
Like there's so much mental gymnastics involved when it comes to like dealing with other people. It's like exhausting.
片方が船になってもう片方が竜のスタッフに指示を出すの。二人で力を合わせて船を私と旅
Like this is one of those things. Yeah, right? It's like one of those things that you kind of learn after dealing with like so many people over like over the course of like how many months or years. Because like there was one guy that I know that every time I tell him like I wouldn't be free on a specific day, he would end up suggesting a different day. So it's like that's the time and you're like, okay, he actually does want to hang out. Which is good, right? But there are also much more people, like when I ask them like, oh, do you want to hang out? And they're like, oh, I can't. It's like, okay. Okay, never mind. You'll be fine. You have your shark thing anyways, even if you like capsize the boat or whatever.
きっと実は船に乗ってみたかったんだ。普段はサーフィンばっかしてる。
Yeah, I think I'm kind of tired of the wave rider. You don't even have the wave rider. You haven't had the wave rider in Fontaine or Natlan at all. The last time was just in Inazuma, and you're gonna be saying things like this.
おお、一瞬で役割分担。やっぱ息ぴったりだね。克服ウェアを空気でいっぱいにして、今すぐにでもフェリーに飛び乗りたい気分。
Okay, when the sword and staff have finished preparing, you can ring the bell to instruct them to activate the wave machine. The chompy shark will rise to the surface at intervals. Carefully time the waves to guide the cruise ship through the shark's mouth and increase the compatibility with the playtesters. When the cruise ship reaches its destination, if the tester's compatibility is sufficiently high, the facility's trial run will be viewed as a success. Kind of like, I'm not really sure if I understood that, but...
出発するのはここで。目的地はあそこ。
This is so vague.
竜のスタッフに指示を出してウェブメーカーを起動しよう。
Wait! Oh, because her perspective was wrong. Wait, that's it? Okay. Oh wait, to be fair, this is a tutorial. Okay, that's fine. At least I understood what you're supposed to do now. Oh, nice. You get a chest as well. Okay, okay. Wow. Wow, so many eggs. Do we take fall damage from this height? Or like in general? Nice. Okay, maybe? Okay, what's the next one? Meet up with Milani. Hey, where's Milani?
Oh, ここの設備まだ未完成だったんだ。エクトミリアのスタッフがいる。
Oh, they're so cute! You know, I really love those guys so much. Like, their baby versions are just adorable. They remind me so much of, like, a combination of, like, an owl and a fox at the same time. Which is, like, such a weird thing, but, like...
ここに置いて作るの。ジェスチャーじゃ伝わらないみたいだ。そうだね。待って待って。いいこと思いついた。
It's a very dangerous animal for sure. What is Milani doing? I don't think that's how it works.
ダメ。コホラ竜の鳴き声。そうだ。今度は何を思い出し、エクトミ竜の大
If I once heard Aoife mention that Tomosaurs go wild for glowing horn shrooms.
ちょうど持ってるんだ。
You have glowing horn shrooms on you right now?
助かった。食べてもらえばきっと心が通じ合うよ。
It's so cute though. Oh my god. Oh, it's so fluffy. The cuteness aggression is so real with this. Look at that.
やっぱり
I don't even like babies, but then like, damn, that's still so cute.
カチーナちゃんの言う通りだった。ありがとう、カチン。
Sevi started playing Genshin again. I watched her stream for a while. She said she's kind of happy she can pull for characters she likes rather than everyone and make a guide on them. Yeah. That's good for her though. Yeah, definitely at least when it comes to like content creation, really just gotta do what you prefer. If you focus too much on everything else, it gets really depressing to think about.
ザブザブワーのすべてのアトラクションを制覇する夢が大英雄の旅人さ。何か、わかった。
Yeah, we're just going to like indwell another one of those. Yeah, I know we're just indwelling one of these things. What is that? It looks so sus. What the fuck? And Mulani's not even questioning like, oh, where did the Tabibita go? It's just Paimon here.
こんにちは。
See?
いい子だね。旅人は一緒じゃないの？
Oh my god, so cute.
その旅人はお腹が痛くなっ
I'm still surprised that no one knows our secret though. Like, why is it a secret in the first place anyways? I feel like between these guys, it's like definitely not that big a deal. Seriously, Paimon, that's such a lame cover story. Never mind as long as Milani buys it. He's Batman.
親切にどうも。
Oh my god.
このキノコを食べる？一口どう？
A curious flavor indeed. Thick, juicy, and surprisingly delicious for a mushroom.
気に入ってもらえてよかった。触ってみてもいい？友達になってくれないかな。
But I was just like, oh my god, this is so awkward.
よろしくね。
And we're just going along with it. And like she doesn't even know who she's hugging right now. I watched One Piece episode this week. It was literally 80% filler and recap. They're going thriller bark again cause nothing happened in that episode. Oh no. Man, I haven't caught up in so long though, but that kind of sucks when you think about it. And like, One Piece in general doesn't really have too much fillers from what I understand, but they do have like so many recaps. I think in the early days, pretty much, like if you already take out 3 minutes from the opening and ending and maybe like another 3 minutes for the recap, there's like barely like maybe what, 15 minutes left in the episode? It's just like super short because like there's like not much content, which I guess it's like, I know they were trying to drag it out, but like still. What is she yammering on about? I don't understand. My friend asked me to look after this place. No one said anything about manual labor. Oh my god. I thought I was a baby. Why is it acting like a disgruntled like employee already? But those mushrooms tasted nice. If it means I can get some more of them. Wow. He's already learned how the ways of the world. You must work for food.
出発するのはここで。目的地はあそこ。まずは施設を作ってほしいんだ。名具メーカーの位置が肝心だよ。
Ah, no. I wasn't supposed to get that. Eh? There we go. One day someone gonna take the Bibito home or do Wild Sword to get tagged not knowing his powers. Wait, was this correct? I don't know.
リュウちゃん賢いね。よくできたね。それじゃあいくよ。ナイスタイミング。
Oh, there we go. Nice. We made it. Congrats on surviving and not getting capsized. Wait, what? Wait. Wait. Wait, why did I fail? I thought I did that correctly. Okay, fine. Fine. Oh, there's another piece over there. Okay, joke. Maybe like this? Okay, that was not a hint at all. I had yeah, anyways.
リュウちゃん賢いね。よくできたね。それじゃあいくよ。ナイスタイミング。
There, I think that was correct then. Oh, nice.
息ぴったりだったね。私の考えが分かる
Oh,
の。天才イクトミリュウだね。
nice. Okay. Where's the rest of the story though?
ふう。ありがとう。全部君のおかげだよ。もう一回なでなでしてもいい？
Oh.
君は最高の竜だよ。そのモアナにそろそろそいつを返してやらないと。そっか。じゃあ私はここで待ってるよ。旅人が帰ってきた時にわかんなくなっちゃうから。
Wow, you're so lucky she decided not to tag along.
いいね。今度おばあ様にイクトミ竜の言葉を教えてもらおうっと。旅人、お腹は
Yeah, I'm absolutely fine, thank you.
あのイクトミコ竜を見せてあげられなくてさ。
That's side eye.
すごくおとなしくてイクトミ竜と仲良くなるために名園の主の集落で蛍光ツのキノコを取ってのんびりするのもいいかな。
Okay.
悪くない代物か。少なくとも開けた瞬間の期待感は
What the?
心地よいものだったのだろう。
What happened to this? What the? Wait, where's some money too that I can actually get? Oh, there. Wait, how do we get up there? Wait. Okay, let's try that again. Man, it feels so weird that we're going upwards on a slide rather than downwards, but I guess that's how it goes. What is this one about? Hmm? Oh, it's the same. Okay, joke. Never mind. Wait, where's Chaska? Oh, there she is. Joke. Oh, wait, how do I get up there? Oh, almost. Okay, yeah, we're not doing that now. I'm guessing that's what the balloons are for? Oh my god, oh my god, we're stuck! What was that? Oh my god. Oh my god, he just started dancing on that pole for no reason. Anyways, no one saw that. Are they fun? Are they complicated? Not pole dancing so to get bad. I know. My god, I was so random. I was like, why am I not like falling off this pole? Like, why am I stuck here? And turns out it's because I was like holding on to it for some reason. It's like, how? Your arms aren't even long enough for that. Use paintballs to color the balls lined up on the tracks. Once they're all the same color, they'll disappear with a bang. By which I mean that someone else might be standing nearby with their own gun. They'll be waiting to send those colored balls flying when the time's right. I almost want to believe you. Okay, so we do end up having to do the gun thing anyways. Okay, let's give it a try. See how well, oh my god. Ah! Okay, I did not expect to fall. Okay, how do I get up there again? Oh my god, you can climb the walls? What? Wait. Really? Oh my god, you can! You don't have stamina also! Nice. Okay, we're not messing it up this time. We're actually... Okay, let's start it properly. Hey, what? I didn't even do anything yet! Hey, this is... Okay, I'm so bad at this kind of event. Okay, at least it's finished, but like, that was such a shitty score though.
主なきそれを初めて見つけたのが君であれば、それは君のものだ。
Okay, Bennett. Oh, optional? Chaska was an optional thing? Okay. Wait, let's look for Bennett then. Where is Bennett? Okay, after we find Bennett, it will be like the end for today's stream, I guess. And then we'll continue the rest next time. Should I just like find it? What's the easiest way to do this? Maybe from here?
問題はない。メルジーヌはフォンテーヌが誇る美しき生命体だ。彼女らとは良い関係を築くといい。決して傷つけたりしないように。
Yeah. I think at least we shouldn't be progressing too quickly to the point that it's like too much spoilers. Whoa, where am I going? What am I investigating? I can't see where I'm going right now. Okay, wait, kinda just... Oh no! Oh! Wait, stop! Stop! Oh my god. Ah, this thing is so hard to control, what the heck? Yeah, Zhongli's also incredibly talkative. Both of them are such yappers. Like damn, at one point you can't have any moment of peace with like those guys around. There we go. Wow, that was stressful. Sometimes when they move too fast, it's like so hard to control. Okay, wait. Next area. This one. That's so hard to go to. Oh my god, this map is like inconvenient. Oh, at least our fall damage is like very minimal. Yes, this climbing is like so convenient. Okay, that looks so awkward. Never mind. But yeah, I'm so happy we have no stamina for this. We don't have to worry. Ooh. No gliding though, which is kind of sad, but it's fine. I think it's a decent enough trade-off for like only climbing stamina. Ah, the kitsune. That's me, but also not me. Yeah. Where did Bennett go? Oh, where are you? Okay, not doing that. Wait, where is he? Is he downstairs? Oh, there he is. Honkai 4.0 spoilers already? Is this about Edo Star?
すまない。確かに時間はないが、ゲストの安全が最優先。
A lot of they suddenly pop up on Twitter. Yeah, honestly, I wonder what Edo Star looks like though. I don't know if I'd be happy if it's like more a cyberpunk type. Like the vibe kind of feels like it, like one of those neon cyberpunk kinds of places. But at the same time, I can't imagine how like Blade would fit in if he's like wearing a Chinese style outfit again in Edo Star.
危機に陥った経験について話したら、
ご好意には本当に感謝してる。ただ、橋を渡るときに足を踏み外して水に落ちてしまうようなら。
Like lounging one of those beach chairs? Damn, dude. Kind of like how you guys are chill with spoiler most streamers and people are not. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the reason why a lot of streamers don't like spoilers and stuff like that, or leaks in general, is because if you are like a content creator, like affiliated with Hoyo. I think sometimes like you can apply for it, like one of those Hoya content creators. Like you usually have an agreement with them to not talk about leaks or spoilers in general, or mostly leaks. Like spoilers, I think it just depends on like how fast you progress in the story, but like leaks in general, they're kind of like not allowed. I think in the early days, like a lot of Hoyo creators used to get like free stuff from the company, like because of all the work they do in like posting TikToks and posts, videos, guides, all those kinds of things. You get like rewards in exchange. But yeah, since I'm not one of those people, like I don't really have like any interest in like following along with that kind of rule anyways. But yeah, it's just I think one of those things you have to like take note of if you do want to end up being like an official content creator for Hoyo. I can vouch for him. He has my full confidence. As free-to-play leagues help a lot with planning and expander to pull. Yes, honestly, that's why. I think I don't know if you were around the time when I think this was in Genshin. I think there was a time when leakers, was it Genshin or Stardew? No, I think it was in Genshin. There was a time when leakers also spoiled the story quest, not just like the character, because like normally, right, leakers tend to focus on like the characters kits and things like that, and maybe a little bit about the new environment or new animations, but generally not anything like plot related, right? But at one point they actually spoiled like everything from like start to finish, like the whole last story, like the cutscenes and everything. So people were actually like, conversely, like you'd expect that people would be happy, right? But in reality, a lot of people were like so mad. It kind of just blew up all over the place. Yeah. So a lot of leakers kind of simultaneously, I don't know if it's like some kind of unspoken agreement or whatever, but like ever since then, they don't post like that level of spoilers anymore. Like they do have access to it. I'm pretty sure they do, but they don't do it anymore. They just like focus on the character leaks because that's the only thing that people actually care about, precisely because that is the aspect that involves money. Everything else, because like you're going to experience it anyway, so like why would you kind of ruin the enjoyment by like releasing it so early? Yeah. I know it's also strict about things like that, so they really will go after you. I think, I don't know if you guys also remember, just recently there was some Western dude who actually claimed copyright on a lot of Hoyo music. Like, you know, like Hoyo has a lot of soundtracks, right? They actually claim copyright. If you go to YouTube, they're gonna say like, I'm the like legit owner of this music, which is like kind of insane behavior. It's like, yo, like, are you really fighting like a huge billion-dollar corporate entity just to steal like one or two of their music? That's so insane. I don't know. I don't really know what he was thinking that time, but like, good luck to him. He's definitely going to get the lawsuit of his life afterwards. Okay, I forgot to read instructions. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, wow, this is a lot more complicated than I expected. Damn it. Okay, so we kind of have to do it a little bit earlier. No, he fell. Wait, why? Wait, we need to do it. We need to do it right. I'm so annoyed now. Multi-billion companies per record have good lawyers. For sure, for sure. Okay, never mind. The timing is so off with that. We'll just figure it out next time. It's like too late at night. It's like midnight for me already. So anyways, I think that should be good for today. Yeah, I still have work tomorrow and it's sad thinking about it. I have so many complaints about my coworker, but anyways, that will probably be enough for Thursday. I think by Thursday there's gonna be like a new girl joining my team, so I don't know. I don't really have high expectations anymore these days when it comes to like new people. So we'll see. So long as she like has better writing skills than my current dude, I think it should be passable. But like my boss is all like, oh, you better evaluate this guy soon because like we have to decide if we want to keep him or not. It's like, do I feel guilty about like if I would just straight up say I don't want this guy. Like you could give him to another team. Like he'd probably be better off somewhere else. But like under me, like no, just no. He's like such a headache. Like I just gave him an evaluation for like so many things that like he should not be doing, and then I tell you, okay, you understand me, and like okay, then just like give me an updated report. And then he gave me like the updated report. It's like basically nothing that I told him to do was like included there. It's like sometimes the feeling like, are you doing this on purpose? Like are you just being like a pain for like no reason, or like or like I can't tell, like do you not understand what I'm telling you, or just like really dumb after all? But I don't know, I don't want to be mean, but I can't help it because like I'm in charge of this guy, so it's like it's gonna affect me as well if I don't do things properly. But anyways, okay, I don't want to think about that because it's like late at night and I need to sleep also. But yes, okay, thank you so much who joined today's stream. I hope you had a great time. We will continue the rest of the story by Thursday, so hopefully I will have more interesting stories to talk about once a new girl arrives. But yeah, have a great rest of the day, everyone, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye for now.